Well, I'll tell you something, folks. Warner Brothers and Superman by James Gunn is amping up the marketing as we speak, because we're going to get into a reaction which dropped last night, but I'm filming it now for your very beautiful eyes, you beautiful people. So without further ado, if you end up liking this video, think about subscribing, maybe join the channel, and I'll catch you catching me after these opening titles.
Big Papa Pump is your hookup! Holler if you hear me!
Yes, hallelujah, it's the video show. And now, the man the BBC calls...
Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
So before I start to react, folks, look at this. DC, and they've got 4K capability. Yet you watch a dog shit trailer like Marvel's Fantastic Foreskin, First Steps, and it's all in 1080p. How dreadful. Now look, the likes are 74,000, dislikes only 1,600. It's minuscule, isn't it? So let's have a look, and I might go through some of the comments after this. So hopefully I'm not in the way of anything, and we'll take a bit of a goosey gander.
Being a child, I loved the purity of Superman.
The GOAT.
It was a time when I was starting to understand what movies were.
James didn't know that Superman was in his future. He wasn't sure that that was the one he should be doing.
And neither did Marvel, did they? Oh, that's Peter Safran.
Okay. I have a way in. I know what I want to talk about.
I had been trying to crack it for years. This character's noble, and he's beautiful.
We just finished day one on
Hi,
Superman.
Rachel.
It's been a hell of a week at the office.
Oh, no, I tell you what, shit, this looks good. Wow, holy fuck. That, can I slow this down? Let me, oh my God, how do I, it's, let's go to playback speed. Let's go, let's do that. Let's take it back.
Nah,
Yeah, Rachel, slow you down, love. Oh, doesn't she look lovely, ladies? Look at that, look at that, holy shit. That's it, that, wow, I was not expecting that, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, that's, wow, that's good, that's good. Again, the fact he's wearing the pants on the outside, it's okay. Christopher Reeve did it, and he made it look like an artistic, beautiful masterpiece that you'd find in a galleria somewhere, right? But this is not bad. This is really good. Right, I'm gonna go back to normal speed, folks, before things go a little bit haywire. Wow.
Week at the office.
His scripts are so unique. His stories, they're heartfelt.
You know, we love the opportunity to play with the incredible DC library of
Oh, that's Lex Luthor's office. That's probably from the trailer where he goes, he's back.
characters and stories.
Richard
and
Iowati.
we really want to do justice for them.
Oh, that's Hawk Girl. I mean, I know you know that, but yeah, she looks hot. I forgot. Is it Isabella McCred? Is that her name? She's in The Last of Us, the TV series, but man, she looks good here, that's for sure. I know people don't think much of Hawk Girl, but I watched the Justice League Unlimited cartoon series, and I thought she was absolutely fantastic in that show. So that was kind of like my official introduction to her. But I like the costume. I like how she looks. She actually looks like a friggin' female, for Christ's sake. And yeah, her signature weapon of the mace is right there, which I love.
For them.
Welcome to
Oh,
the Daily
Metamorpho.
Planet.
Ooh,
It's been
hello.
so much fun to have the gang together.
Oh, by the way, Metamorpho. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at him here, because, again, some people talk about the comic book accuracy of certain characters. I just, hang on, let me just go back a minute.
We really want to do justice for them.
So that's a really good shot of Metamorpho. And just to show you quickly, folks, what he looks like. I don't know if I can get a side by side right here, but I'll try my best. So you got Metamorpho here, and you got him there. It's almost a one-to-one great rendition.
Welcome to the Daily Planet. It's been so much fun to have the gang together finally.
Wendell Pierce. Oh, hang on a second. I saw a
It's been
pair
so
of
much
titties
fun to
there.
have the gang together.
Oh, I like that shot. That's really good. Is that meant to? I don't want to cast any aspersions about who this person is. So
Finally.
oh, there we go. Wow, that's a wow. I see a pair of titties, and I'm like, you know what? I'm already there. You know what? This blonde character kind of reminds me a little bit of Valerie Perrine from the original.
Mitch Tessmacher!
Her. That's awesome. I've got shades of that character, which is odd enough. But yeah, Wendell Pierce as Perry White, a good choice. Again, yeah, has he deviated somewhat slightly from the comic book rendition? Yes, but it doesn't really matter too much, to be honest.
I wear my trunks on the outside of my pants. Like,
What was I saying? What was I saying before?
it's liberating.
James and his story.
Oh my God. Now, you know that in Japan, it's Star Wars Celebration. And they obviously announced that Ryan Gosling is going to be in Star Wars. What's it called again? Star Wars Skyrocket? What the I can't remember. It's something to do with being a pilot. Okay. X-Wing fighter. Starfighter, I think it's called. Yeah. And can you imagine that? If the interiors of his X-Wing fighter look like this, incredible. But again, James Gunn is like me. He's a man of the 80s. He loves that retro cool design. And I really love this. It's awesome. It's really great. I have no idea who will be flying this and what its purpose is, but it looks absolutely fantastic.
He does it with heart.
Superman is a character who's good.
Who is filled with hope. He saves people because it's the right thing to do. We could use a little bit more of that.
One thing I'm noticing, and again, you could probably, I mean, it wasn't a problem with Christopher Reeve Superman,
Saves
but
people because it's the
when
right
he's lifting
thing
up
to
the
do.
car, that looks like padded out muscle there. It's not like Corin Sweat's real muscles, but with Christopher Reeve, you always knew that that was his muscles underneath the outfit, right? So that's a little bit distracting, but not so much.
We could use a little bit more of that.
If you're not paying attention.
Superman was my original superhero, and it started
Hey,
on comics.
Rick Flag.
And I think it's going to be a game changer.
This is the beginning of the future.
Good
They
actor.
are launching a new era right now.
It's the beginning of a whole new adventure and a whole new universe.
We're just getting started, and we're already deep in the DC universe. In James Gunn, we trust, and I think we can do it.
You know, the visuals look incredible. And again, let me carry on. Oh, that was it. It was finishing anyway. Yeah. But no, I was going to say, remember when Christopher Nolan would be the savior of DC back then with the Batman movies? In Nolan we trust, and now he's making that dog shit Odyssey film with some questionable casting choices. That's all I'm going to say on that one. But with James Gunn, at least, he doesn't seem to be going down that path at all. Like I said, he's a man like me of the 80s. He thinks a certain way, and that's how it should be. But just going through this trailer quickly, folks, you know, I can get lost in Corin Sweat's very poolish blue eyes right there. The limpid pools of blue. But I won't do that because that will get me in a lot of trouble. But this looks fantastic. This is all shot in Canada, I believe. This looks, yeah, you can always kind of tell a Canadian film shoot compared to one that's done in New York or in LA, because Canada just looks cleaner, if that's a polite way of putting it. And I guess it probably does pass off a lot more convincingly as Metropolis from the DC comics. With New York and everything else, you won't be able to completely CGI out some famous landmarks that you can tell it's New York instead of Metropolis, right? So, yeah, this looks great. I mean, this is 4K, and you see, Marvel, this is what DC does to us. They give us everything in 4K. However, unlike you, Marvel, DC will copyright my friggin' reaction, but you guys at Disney won't do that. Yep, so this looks very interesting. This could be the Attack of the Kaiju, perhaps, because everybody's like running away, and that guy there is looking up at something, so we can only tell that's the kaiju. I really hope they really polish up that special effect because it can't look goofy. I know you can do things to be goofy for the sake of it, but again, yeah, this reminds me of The Suicide Squad, elements of that. I know this film won't have that dark tone, which that movie obviously did, but to really good effect. My favorite shot of this whole behind the scenes, I absolutely love this shot. It's great. And you know what? We shouldn't measure David Corran's sweat against Henry Cavill or Brandon Routh or Christopher Lee. We shouldn't do that. Even George Reeves, I'm going to bring him into the mix, right? Or even Tim Daly's Superman from the animated series. Let him stand on his own and see what he brings to the spotlight. I think he's going to be great. I'm actually more excited about this film than I am for the Fantastic Four First Steps, which is like the most god-awful title you can give to an actual film like that. But all this electronic circuitry going on right here, it's just amazing. Like, it's practical filmmaking. It looks great. I think it's going to be fantastic. And James Gunn, anybody at Warner Brothers, if you're watching this video reaction, most likely you are, because you're going to tell me I can't make money off this. And that's all right. I don't mind. But just tell me, folks, there's going to be a special edition coffee table book you can buy, kind of similar to the James Bond film series with Daniel Craig's entry, especially when it had Greg Williams, who did like this 500-page hardback edition book, which costs like 5 or 10 grand, depending on how much you want to pay for it. I kid you not. My friend's actually got it, but because it's like an NDA, he can't even send me like a screenshot or a photograph of things in there. He can describe things to me, but he can't show me, which is so frustrating. But yeah, if they release something like that for this film, but obviously way more affordable a price, like below $50 or maybe even $100, I would welcome that. I absolutely would. And I've been going back to the cinema a lot recently, folks. It's not been a baptism of fire yet. I mean, I saw Warfare yesterday, and that was, well, rather, I did the review yesterday, but I saw it on Wednesday. But honestly, that felt like things might slowly be returning to normal. I'm not quite sure when that's going to happen, but honestly, Superman, just Superman, not even Legacy. This looks really good. Again, this shot right here, it's the money shot, folks, and it's rated PG-13. But what did you think? Did you enjoy this bravado reaction today to this video? And if so, make sure you leave a comment below. I'll heart it. I'll even drop a comment. Make sure you circulate this video around social media. And if I were you, and if you were me, you should return for the next video.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Dream of me. I'll make your dreams come true. Everything's possible with me.